His mate, his prisoner. Episode 3. Previous episodes are available in playlist, a link is given in the video description. Chapter 25. Kane. I wake up next to Maya, my head hurts, and I know I've had too much to drink. She's asleep, and I can remember only parts of last night. I'm not sure what I said to her or what happened between us. I remember walking into the room and calling for her. I remember that she was trying to console me. I'm not sure how to feel about it. Why would she do that? Why would she try and make me feel better when I already hurt her so much? What kind of heart did this woman have? She stirs next to me, and I can't help but stare at her beautiful face. She's so beautiful that it hurts to look at her. It hurts because I can't believe how much I've done to her, how much pain I've brought upon her. Every time I'll think about what I've done, I feel this stabbing pain in my ch.st. I let out a groan and pulled myself out of bed. I kept losing the inner battle, and it was becoming too much. The more I came closer to losing the fight, the more I realized the damage I had done to us. The more I realize the mess I've made of everything. I did things in a way that it will be impossible for Maya ever to forget the things I did to her. I destroyed it all, and I hate it. I hate everything. I pull at my hair and shove myself out the door. I can't look at her, not when I already feel like so much bad. I walk into the kitchen and grab a drink from the bottom shelf. "LS, that's such a good idea?" Dane asks me. I was so lost in my own sorrow that I didn't realize that he was already in here. "Why don't you try and work things out instead of relying on the liquor?" he asks me when I don't answer him. "Maya is a nice girl, she doesn't deserve what you are doing to her. I think you know this now, and I also believe that you care for her, you care for her more than you are willing to accept." Work things out? There was no way that I could. That's the problem. Nothing I do now could make any of this better. I'm about to respond when I'm hit with such a strong force that the bottle drops to the ground. I wince when the glass shatters everywhere. I grip the sides of the counter so hard that my hand is sure to bruise. "What?" Dane shouts. "What's happening?" "Maya," I'll growl as I try to catch my breath. "Maya," he demands with a knowing look. I know that the look of horror on his face must match my own. I shout. "She's in heat." I pick up another bottle from the lower shelf, and even that falls from my hands when the strength of the force increases. "What are you still doing here?" Dane demands from me. He looks at me as though I've completely lost my mind. "What am I supposed to do?" I ask through gritted teeth. I can barely talk, let alone walk. "I don't know, but don't just stand here. Get out of here, be in there with her." I don't move for another few seconds, but it's only because I can't seem to find the strength to move. I've never felt this vulnerable and weak in my entire life. As soon as I can, I grip the sides of the wall and sway on my way to get to her. The moment I enter the room, I want to bolt straight back out. I've never felt anything this strongly before. I'm writhing with the need to take her. But I don't care. I'm not about to give in to this. I'm not going to let this get to me. I'll have to find another way to satisfy Maya and lessen her pain. Her hair is all over the bed, some even pressed against her sweaty, flushed cheeks. Her hands tighten on the sheets, and I can see the need for me in the depths of her gorgeous eyes. Please, she cries out. Please stop the pain. I bite my lip so hard that I taste blood. I can't ignore her when she's begging for my help. I won't be able to ignore her even if she wasn't asking. I can hear how loud I'm breathing. It's hard to ignore how much I want her right now. I hesitantly grip her with both hands and slowly lean into her. Maya meets me halfway, and our lips join. We need to find another way. We can't risk you getting pregnant. I say the words, but my wolf growls at just the thought of impregnating Maya. I tried to pull away from her, but she gripped my shirt and shoved me back down on the bed. I don't have time to respond as she straddles my lap, holding me in place. Why does this feel so good? She's left me wanting so much more of her, more than I would ever deserve. You don't know what you are doing, I growl. You need to fight it. Fight it before you regret your actions today. Fight it before you make me fall any more for you. Before I can't fight what I have to do. Before I forget about everything I wanted to do from the moment I knew I wanted to make you suffer. I wasn't sure if I was begging myself or her to find some strength in all of this. Maya ignores me. She doesn't stop there. She climbs back onto my lap. I let her because I want this too. She gets rid of my shirt next so that we are both in front of each other. I can feel her softness. This is not enough for me. Cain. She cries, I need you. I grab her cheeks and press my forehead against hers. Say it. I roar. Repeat it. Say you need me, Maya. I need you so much. I've wanted this for so long. I can't help but growl in satisfaction at finally having a taste of this heaven once more. Maya isn't having any of it, however. She wants something else, and I'm dying to give it to her. I let her climb onto my body once more. I can't do anything but let her have her way. I'll give her anything she asks for right now with how I felt. Maya, I hiss when she slowly slides down on me. There is a satisfied smile as she rocks her head backward and takes all of me into her body. We fit perfectly together like we were made for each other. But we weren't we? I just screwed everything, just like I always do. I let her take all that she needs while all I do is watch. At first, I couldn't believe that it was actually happening. It's hard to wrap my mind over the fact that I'm inside of Maya right now, and it wasn't one of the many dreams. I've never felt this way for anyone else before. I've never fit so perfectly with another woman either. She's everything. Nothing has ever felt this good, and it terrifies me of one day losing this. Maya's lips find mine, and she kisses me with so much passion that I completely lose my mind. We're both sweating from head to toe after we're finished, and I don't try to move out of her. I know how this goes. I know it's only a matter of time before she needs me again. And I don't plan on leaving here until I'll give her everything I need to satisfy her and take the pain away. Maya falls against me, and I hold on to her as I'll guide her back to the bed. And I move my head to the side to give her access. My eyes widen when she sinks her teeth into my skin. I freeze when I realize that she's marking me. My blood runs cold, and the sudden realization hits me. Did she play me? Did she pretend to need me so that she would have the opportunity to mark me? One don't have time to ponder those questions when I'm hit with the need to mark her too. Mark me, she whispers. Please mark me. Make me yours. Make me yours so that no other man can ever lay claim to me. I will always be yours. Her words throw me over the edge. Just the thought of another man having her sends me into a state of anger. A loud growl tore from my throat, and before she could change her mind, I sank my teeth into her. Maya cries out as the bond begins to seal us both together, mind, body, and soul. We were tied for good. I can't believe that I'm doing this, and what bothers me more is the fact that I am enjoying it. I'm happy that I'm making her completely mine. I begin to move against her once more, her while claiming her. Maya cries out and holds my head tighter against her, pushing my teeth deeper into her body. It's still not enough for both of us. I know what she needs, and I definitely know what I do as well. Mine. We are mated now. She whispers with determination in her eyes. The pain you will feel after I leave you will be more than either one of us can bear. But I don't care about my pain, I'm only determined to pay you back for everything you've done to me. I hope that you are prepared for what is to come. Maya, it's the following day, and I am completely drained. Kane and I have been at it since yesterday. I can't count the number of times he's buried his seed inside of me. I blame the mating heat, but I'm grateful for it. I was able to get Kane to mark me in his vulnerable state. It was the best decision I've ever made. I know now that I can hurt him easily, and it's exactly what I plan on doing. I freeze when I feel him lay a soft kiss on my forehead. He's never done this before. I open my eyes, and the look on his face tells me that something is wrong. Put on your clothes. He orders me. Whatever it was that was bothering him wasn't something that could be taken lightly. What was happening? Was it because of yesterday? Was he still angry that I got him to mark me? Somehow I knew that it was something else, something more serious. What's going on? I demand. It's time that he told me the truth. You might be getting your wish today, he tells me, without answering me. Getting my wish today? What was he speaking about? One wait for him to explain more, but he just stands there, waiting for me to dress. I throw the dress over my body, and it's then that I hear aloud how I outside my body goes completely still. I know that wolf. He's one of the fighters from our pack. Could this mean what I thought it meant? I've been feeling my brother's connection stronger today than ever. Not once did I think it was because they'd finally found me. I couldn't believe it. Another how ripples through the atmosphere. This one is angrier than the last. They were signaling that I had been found. They must smell me just like I can sense them. My brothers, my family. They were here? They were finally here for me? You don't have to look so happy about it. Kane mumbles more to himself than me. He takes my hand in his after my dress is adjusted, and my heart is thumping loudly in my chest as we make our way out of the room and into the hall. My steps are faster than his. I'm racing to see my family again. I can't wait to see their faces. Where is my sister? I hear Austin shout as I near the exit. It felt so good to hear his voice again. I thought I would never be able to see or listen to him again. Bring her out, or we will burn this place to the ground. James roars. Kane's hands are on my arms as he guides me outside. I think he wants to show my brothers that he's hurting me, but I don't feel any pain. It may look like that to them, but to me, he isn't hurting me. I know how important it is to Cain to make my family believe that he's tortured me. While it was true that he did, many times, things were finally changing between us. Even though that was the truth, it would not change the fact that I still wanted to teach him a lesson for everything he's done. But would I be able to do that with my brothers around? From the look on their faces, they were ready to kill him. As much as I hated what Cain did to me, I didn't want anyone to seriously hurt him. We were now officially mated. His death would destroy me. I looked between Cain and my brothers. Both sides were glaring at each other intensely, my body shook with fear from what was to come. No matter what I did, there was no way I could stop the fight. My brothers were too angry to stop anything, and Cain, he hated my family, he hated them with a passion for supposedly killing his family. He may have hated me initially, but I know that things are different now, I can feel it through the joining. He doesn't hate me, he feels a strong emotion for me, and it definitely isn't hate. Let me go, I whisper to him. He breaks his intense glare with my family and gives me his full attention. My heart breaks while looking at him. I know that we will be separated from today. Maybe he knows the same thing, too. I can feel how conflicted he feels right now. And why would I do that? He asks me. The longer you hold on to me, the angrier my brothers will become. You need to let me go now. I insist. Let me go, Cain, let me go before you get seriously hurt. He grabs the back of my hair and pulls my body in front of him, wrapping his arms around me. I'm never letting you go. Your brothers will have to kill me to take you away from me. My eyes widen, and they will do just that if you don't stop this. Stop it now. Was this his last blow to my face? Did he want to get himself killed so that I would suffer for the rest of my life with a broken mate bond? I wouldn't put it past him. Cain was capable of doing the worst things to get his way. He cups my cheek in his hand. I wish things could have been different for us. I wish your family didn't kill my father and sister. Today was bound to happen, there is no stopping it now. I'm sorry, Maya, was this his last goodbye to me? He couldn't be serious. You have 1 second to let go of my sister before we destroy your entire pack and skin your wolf alive. Austin threatens him. My breath gets stuck in my throat when I feel his hands loosen around me. I can't stop looking at him as he pushes me towards them. I feel Austin's arms pull me into a warm embrace. He holds me for a few seconds before a few members of our pack take me from him and form a circle around me to protect me from the battle that couldn't be prevented. It took you long enough to find me, Cain shouts, fueling the fire. You have no idea how much I was able to do to your sister while you went around in circles searching for her. She's no longer the girl you remember, I've taught her how cruel life can be. I've made her suffer, just like you made my sister suffer when you chose another woman over her. Just like you made my dad suffer when you killed him. My body goes still at his words. Did he mean what I thought he meant? There was only one woman my brother Austin left to be with Lucy. And that was Ariana. She cried herself to sleep, begged me to let her go. I begged me to see her family again. She told me that her brothers would never let me get away with it, but none of you came to save her, and I was able to hurt her in the worst ways possible. Cain continues to taunt them. He's definitely trying to get himself killed, there is no question about it anymore. I watch in horror as Austin shifts into his wolf and lunges for Kane's neck. Kane's speed saves him just in time, but that doesn't stop Austin from going after him again. Lucas and James are next, and the three of them corner my mate. Kane's fangs are out as he hissed while my brothers growled at him. Kane's men make an attempt to join the fight but are stopped by Hunter and his men. I'm surprised to see him here, but plenty must have changed while I've been gone. Most of our pack is still protecting me, something I've always been used to. They don't dare try and leave my side, even when the battle gets dangerous. It must be orders from my brothers, they must have told them to protect me at all cost. No one can come near me, anyone that tries is immediately thrown to the ground and dealt with. Even if Kane and his men are powerful, they are no match for the combination of Hunter's men and my brother's packs combined. One by one, they go down. Some killed, some seriously injured. My heart jumps in my chest when Austin's wolf clamps down on Kane's hand. There is blood everywhere as James attacks him from behind. I close my eyes, it's too much for me to see. I can't stand to see this happen to him. I realize now that I love Kane. I love him. I know what he did was terribly wrong, and it's something that he has to pay for. Still, I do not want him to die. Marking him and letting him mark me was meant to punish him, but I feel like I'm also being punished. I cover my ears as the sound of wolves crying out and men begging for their lives fills the atmosphere. Nothing can stop what happens to my heart when Kane shouts in pain. It's a loud sound that pierces straight through my composure. My eyes snap open, and I see him on the ground with three of my brothers on top of him, all of them attacking at once. They're going to kill him. My brothers are going to kill my mate. Every moment between us flashes before my mind in those last few seconds. I can't let this happen. I can't let them kill him. Austin, I shout. He doesn't even acknowledge my cry. Lucas! I scream louder. Stop it! Please! James! I try to push through the pack, but they aren't letting me go anywhere. It's too dangerous, Princess. Xander says. Stay back. We can't let you get through. Kane's hand tightens on the ground, and he gazes up at me. He knows that these are his last moments. I can see the regret in his face as he stares at me. Our gazes lock, and I continue to beg for them to let him go. Please, I beg. Let me through. He's my mate. Kane is my mate. If they kill him, I will also die inside. They can't do it. You have to let me through. Xander looks startled by my words. In fact, everyone in the pack seems completely shocked that I was his mate. You can smell him on me if you don't believe me. I shout. His mark is on my body. I'm his. I'm his mate, and the bond has been completed. Xander let go of me then, and they moved aside to let me pass. I don't waste any time as I rush to my brother's sides and drop to the ground to cover Kane with my body. I look up at my brothers with tears in my eyes. Please, don't kill him. He is my mate. We are mates. I beg. I'm joined to him. If you kill him, you will also hurt me. I can see the look of horror that crosses each of their faces, even in wolf form. Austin's wolf sniffs my neck and frowns, confirming what I just said to him. They immediately shift back into human form, and I'm scared of what is to come next. Will they listen to me? Will they not kill Kane? Maya Austin's face is entirely red with rage. He can't stop looking at the mark on my neck. James and Lucas don't look any different than he does. It's safe to say that I've angered my brothers more than before. I've done the opposite of what I was trying to do, but I couldn't think of anything else to say to make them stop hurting him. Even though they are angrier now, I'm relieved they are no longer trying to kill him. Kane can barely move, and it pains me to see him like this. This monster is your mate? Austin asks me. My bottom lip is trembling, but I still manage to nod my head, confirming it once more. I know that he already knows I'm speaking the truth, he's just refusing to believe it. His hands tighten to fists at his sides, and the look he gives Kane frightens me. I'm fearful of what he will do next. I can't stand to see him or any of my brothers continue with what they were doing. I won't let them. How can you watch your mate and hurt her so much? Do you have no heart? He demands from him. I can ask you the same thing. Kane spits. I close my eyes. He isn't helping the matter. Why can't he stay quiet? It's like he wants my brother to kill him. Maybe he thought that this was what he deserved. I will not let him get the easy way out. He will hurt just like I did and even more. There is no way, Maya, Lucas says. He can't be your mate. You're too nice for someone like him. Life can't be that unfair to you. My lips are trembling even more now as I stare at my most understanding brother. Please, Lucas. Look at me. Why would I be this way if he wasn't my mate? He is. Every time you hurt him, you hurt me. My heart feels like it's bleeding, just like the blood on his body. I refuse to believe that this ass could be your mate. James adds angrily. He's an embarrassment to all males. How can you look yourself in the face after everything you've done to my sister? And you're so brave to sing it out to us like you're so proud of what you've done. You should feel ashamed. Kane can barely open his eyes. His body is already changing color with the number of bruises he has now. It's hard to look at him like this. I did want to see him suffer, but I never wanted it to be physically. I wanted to hurt him emotionally just like he'd done to me. If only my brothers could understand that emotional pain is a lot more effective than this. Austin grabs the back of his head and picks him up from the ground. Apologize to my sister, me. Austin. I try to stop him, but he doesn't listen to me. Apologize. He insists once more. Kane ignores him, and I gasp when Austin punches him in the back. Elle said to apologize. She didn't deserve what you did to her. Give her the proper apology that she deserves. My sister has done nothing to you, she's an angel, and you ruined her. You must pay. He grips his neck and I watch in horror as his hands tighten around it, making it hard for Kane to breathe. Austin! I scream as I try to pull his hand away from him. Stop it! I don't want a forced apology, it will mean absolutely nothing. If you want to keep your relationship with me, as your sister, I'm begging you, please, please just let him go. You have me, that's all that matters, I'll be back home, and I am okay. Please, I'm begging you, do this for me, don't hurt him. You've done enough already. Austin doesn't look happy with my tone, and we both give each other an intense stare down. He's accustomed to giving me everything that I want, except when it jeopardizes my safety. To him, Cain does precisely that. I know that my brothers are only doing what they think is right, I don't give them wrong. They have a lot of feelings bottled up, and they're finally getting the chance to let everything out. But now I understand how Cain feels, he feels exactly like they do. His sister is now dead, and this was his way of getting revenge. Even though his family was evil and power-hungry, even though they did horrible things and got what they deserved, they were still his family, and he loved them. To him, we are his enemies, we are responsible for what happened to them. He was only acting how my family would if someone messed with one of us. They would also want revenge just like they do now. I'm still a bit shocked to know now that Ariana and Eric were the sister and father he was referring to. Cain looks absolutely nothing like Alpha Eric and nothing like Ariana. I've never known that Eric had a son named Cain, he's never spoken about him once, nor did he ever introduce us to him, it's almost like he had him hidden all this time. But why would he? Hunter and his men have Cain's surviving men on the ground with chains tied around their hands, the same kind of chains Cain had used on me once before. Tell me what you want me to do with them, Hunter tells Austin. At the mention of his men, Cain finally shows some emotion. I can tell that he doesn't want to see them die. They did nothing to me. I plead with my brother. Do not kill them. A muscle ticks in his jaw. I know my brother, he's trying hard to keep control of his emotions. The only person that could have helped right now would be Lucy, but she's not here. It's up to me to convince him to stop this right now. Burn this place to the ground. Austin orders everyone. And let's get out of here before I lose my mind and get rid of them all. He drops to the ground next to Cain, the same area he had dropped him from earlier. If you know what's good for you, never show your face in front of my sister again. I'm fighting the need to run to Cain and tend to his wounds. I desperately want to make it all disappear. However, I know that by doing this, I would anger my brothers even more than they already were. I've managed to convince them to leave them all alive and not kill any more. I don't want to change their minds by showing just how much Cain means to me. They're only leaving now because I'm going with them. My eyes are on him, I can't hide the pain in my eyes, I can't pretend that it isn't breaking my heart. Cain's nails dug into the dirt beneath him, and he never once took his eyes off me. Even when I turn my back to him and begin to walk off with fire blazing all around us, I can still feel his gaze digging a hole into my back. I don't know if my family will ever allow me to see him again after today, but for now, Cain and I will be separated. This was what I wanted all along. To leave him pining for me, to make him miss me and regret everything he's done to me. I've been planning this since the day he broke my heart into a million pieces. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but it's hurting even more to leave him like this. To leave him with nothing but his life. To leave him while my heart belonged to him. I can't stop the tears this time. Why did this have to happen to us? 1 week later. Cain, you're looking much better, Dane points out to me as he hands me a beer. They beat you up pretty badly. Can't say I didn't deserve it, I say to him as I take a sip. After Maya and her family left, everything I owned was burnt to the ground, nothing was left from the fire. It took me days to heal from the deep wounds they'd left on my body. Nothing compared to the wound Maya left in my heart, however. She knew what she was doing when she marked me and when she let me mark her. She knew that it would tear me apart to watch her leave. And that's precisely what I did that day. I watched her walk away from me and it burned. She doesn't know this, but I tried to follow I tried to reach her. I forced myself off the ground that day and took one step only to fall straight back down again. I kept doing it over and over again, hurting myself more with the hope of getting to her, of being able to pull her into my arms at least one more time. I kept going until I realized that it was useless, that she was long gone. She was gone and surrounded by men that would rather die than ever let me get to her again. I knew that her brothers would lock her up even more than they did in the past. She wouldn't be able to walk into the woods unattended again, and she will be given zero freedom. No one else was the cause of this but me. I did this to her, I did this to myself. I made a mess of everything, and it was too late to fix it. I need to see her again, I tell Dane. I couldn't believe the words even after they left my mouth. I know it would be difficult, almost impossible, for that to happen. Are you hearing yourself? Dane asks me. You want to see her again? And how are you planning on doing that? Every single one of us almost died that day. We are only alive because Maya begged for her brothers to save our lives. Quite frankly, I don't know why she did it. Anyone else would have let those men burn us to the ground with everything else. You trying to meet her again will put all of our lives in danger again. If you know what's best for you and everyone else, you will stay away from her. I grab Dane by his collar. How do you expect me to stay away from her when she's the reason why I'm breathing right now? She's my mate. I need to be by her side. Without her, I'm going to lose my mind, and I already am. Elle can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't stop thinking about her. Every night when I close my eyes, she is all that I see. I can still smell her even though she's gone, her scent has not left me, and it's not enough. I need to touch and feel her next to me. I'm dying to hold her in my arms again. She's haunting me, Dane. Haunting me. I need her to fix me, to fix this broken piece of me that she's left behind. Dane quirks a brow at me. Wow, I guess we can see who's the winner here. She did manage to break you, maybe even more than you did to her. But I am on Maya's side on this one. You did get what you deserve. Now you have to find the courage and live with it. Don't make that girl's life any more miserable than you already did. Let her live peacefully now. The moment you choose to step into her life again, her world will turn upside down. She will have to make a choice between you and her family. It's not an easy choice to make. Let's be honest. Her family will never accept you after what you did to her. You didn't make it better when you spelled it out for them. I warned you about your actions, we both know it's too late now. I hate how much he's right, but I will never accept it. I will never accept that I cannot see her again or that I messed things up so badly that I've lost the chance to make it better. I miss her. I miss her so much. I see her everywhere, I do. Every single tear I caused to roll down her beautiful face is locked in my mind. I keep remembering it. It's almost like she's right in front of me, reminding me of why she's no longer next to me, reminding me that I'm a selfish bastard without a brain. Someone that did things without thinking about the consequences of his actions. I hold my head in pain. I've never felt so emotionally scarred in my life. If this is what I put Maya through all this time, I deserve this and so much more. I will find a way to get to her. Without putting any of us in danger. Assured Dane. At least without putting any pack members in danger, I couldn't ask them to make any more sacrifices for me. Many of my men were dead because of the selfish choices I made. I wouldn't make a mistake like that again. However, I don't mind putting my life at risk to see her again. I meant it when I said I would find a way to see Maya again. This couldn't be the end for us. She must know that I'm never going to give her up. I will keep fighting until she decides to give me a chance again. I know I don't deserve it, but I can't go on like this without her. These past few days were excruciatingly painful. The physical pain was nothing compared to the emotional pain. Please don't do anything stupid again, Kane. Dane pleads with me. You barely survived the last attack. Maya's family hates you. You heard Austin when he said to stay away from his sister. I can't force you to do the right thing, but I can at least try and point you in the right direction. It's up to you to choose what you want to do in the end. Just know, I'm always here. I nod my head before taking another sip of the beer. Lord knows this is the only thing that has helped me get through these countless hours without her. I was drowning myself in alcohol, trying to forget the pain. Even now, all I can do is think about her despite having alcohol in my system. I keep wondering if she's okay and doing any better than I am. I keep wondering if she will attempt to meet me. I know that I'm hoping for something that simply isn't possible. She hates me. The only reason she chose to save me was that it would kill her too. I groan and bury my head against the table. Will this pain ever stop? Maya, I miss him. I miss Kane more than I want to admit to my brothers or my parents, or even myself. They've constantly been checking on me these past few days. I've been locked up inside my room. I don't want to see or talk to anyone. I'm worried about him. I'm angry that I didn't try to stay back with him on that day and nurse him back to his healthy self. I'm angry that I didn't stop my brothers earlier. Why did I wait for them to beat him up so badly? Why didn't I open my mouth before things escalated? There are so many things that I regret doing. I always knew that things would not end happily for Kane and me. I knew that it would be difficult to forgive him for treating me the way he did. However, I know why he did what he did now. I know how hard it must have been for him. I'm stuck between feeling sorry for him and hating him for choosing to hurt me the way that he did. I understood him a lot more now, but I still can't accept what he did to me. There were other ways he could have done things. He didn't have to hurt me to the extent that he did. I know that my family will never let me see him again. They don't talk about him, they don't try and ask about him or the things he did to me. I think they're trying hard to make me forget him, though I think they understand that I can never forget him, not when we are bonded together as strongly as we are now. Missing Kane is not the only thing that has been bothering me. I've been sick ever since that day Elle returned home. At first, I thought that it could be because of everything I saw happen to him. I felt that my body was reacting to knowing that Kane was seriously injured and needed my help. I thought that everything would go away in a few days, but I was wrong. It just got worse. The more I tried to ignore the way I felt, the more my body reminded me that something was wrong with me. It got so bad that I brought it up to Lucy. When she heard my symptoms, she asked me to take a pregnancy test. She has the results, she probably has had it for hours, but she never returned to tell me if it were positive or not. I'm not sure that I want to find out. I didn't want to be pregnant. I didn't want to have a baby born into this world when I wasn't emotionally prepared for it. I always wanted to have a baby the right way, get happily married, and then welcome a child into a happy family. All I had left was a broken one. Kane and I were separated, and I saw no chances of us ever reuniting. We were broken. Incomplete. I felt so alone without him. And being with him would mean that I accepted everything he'd done to me, and I can't do that. I hear a knock on the door and it brings me out of my thoughts. Lucy walks in, but she isn't alone, 2 of my brothers are with her. It's expected that Lucas wouldn't be here, he must already be back to his new home, something I'm not used to, but then again, there are plenty of things that I'm not used to since I've been gone. Things have changed around here, and I'm not sure how I feel about Hunter is here as well with Isabella. Everyone looks concerned, and I think I know why. The results must not be something that any of us wants, not under the current circumstances. I want you to remain calm, Lucy whispers to me as she rubs my hand. I didn't want to tell anyone else until you knew as well. That's why I asked everyone to come in here with me. So no one else knew but her? I had Maya take a pregnancy test after she told me about how sick she's been feeling. She explains to everyone. Her symptoms matched my own when I first found out that I was pregnant. If I thought everyone looked worried before, I was terribly wrong. They seemed terrified now. I think you may already know by me calling you in here that the results are, in fact, positive. Maya is indeed pregnant. She continues. This may come as a shock to all of you, but please bear in mind that no one is as affected by this as Maya. She needs nothing but all of our love and affection during these hard times. I can see Austin's hands tightening into fists. He's angry, and I'm sure that he wants to go and beat Kane all over again. I would not allow it. I will not allow him to hurt the father of my child. As far as I know, they've kept their distance from Kane and the remainder of his pack. I would see if they were going back there. They would move in large groups. What did that monster do to you? Austin asks. I narrow my eyes. He never forced me to do anything I didn't want to. I assure him. As I told you, he is my mate. I went into heat. He had to do what he did in order to stop the pain. It's the only reason why this happened. I don't regret it. She's still very vulnerable. I think we should give her some time to think on her own without us interfering, Isabella says. I definitely need time alone, without anyone trying to comfort me or tell me what to do. I'm not sure how to accept this news. A baby is a blessing. It doesn't matter how they came into this world, a baby will always be a blessing. Austin doesn't listen, however. He's the first to speak up again. I think we all know what needs to be done. This baby wasn't born out of love. He hurt you, did things to you, made you suffer, mistreated you. Having his baby is not a good idea, Maya. This man does not deserve you, and you shouldn't go through any more pain because of him. You can start your life over again. We will be here with you every step of the way, supporting your every move. Don't let him continue to hold you down. This baby, I don't think that you should have it, and if you do decide to have it, I think that you should give it up for adoption. You're not ready to be a mother. I move away from the window and stare at my brother in disbelief. What did you just say to me? One whisper. I'm hurting. I can't believe that my brother would suggest something so horrible to me. Did he think it was easy to give up a baby? He doesn't answer me, but he's looking directly at me. I take slow, controlled steps towards him. I don't stop until I'm a foot away from his body. I want to be near him when I say what I have to next. You're so quick to tell me to give my baby up. To never see my baby's face, never see my baby grow up into a beautiful angel because of the circumstances under which they were conceived. How would you feel if I told the same thing to Lucy? I demand. His eyes widen at my question. Maya, how would you feel, Austin? How would you feel if I told Lucy that she deserved better than you after what you did to her? She also had a hard time because of you. Do you think she should have gotten rid of your baby because of it? Would you like to see your baby put up for adoption? Austin looks speechless as my words hit him one after the next. I know that I'm hurting my brother, but I can't seem to stop myself. I'm so angry that he suggested something like that to me. Tell me, Austin. I scream. Tell me if you would like it if I did the same thing to you. Maya, it's been a few days since my last outburst. Everyone has been avoiding me since then. They check on me, but their visits have definitely lessened since then. I keep feeling like I'm a burden to them. I think they aren't happy because of me. I didn't want to make life difficult for my family. I still missed Kane like crazy. He's all that I can think about. He and our baby, the baby we created together. It wouldn't be fair to keep this information to myself. He had to know that I was pregnant with his baby. I didn't want to be the type of woman that kept my child away from her father. It wouldn't be right of me to do something like that. Kane was passionate about his family. I knew that he would be passionate about his child as well. But there was no way that I would be able to get my brothers to agree for me to meet Kane one last time. They knew just as much as I did that if Kane knew I was pregnant, he would want to be involved in my life. He will want to be there for his child. I knew that much after the way he acted for his father and sister. His family was important to him, just like family is important to my brothers. They were similar in that way. Suddenly, I hear a loud commotion outside, which puts me on high alert. Someone seemed to be shouting and I'm sure I heard a scream. What was happening out there? I rush out of the room to find the source of the noise. I had to know what was going on and if they needed my help. I see one of the maids with a bowl of water in her hands, and she's rushing to somewhere. What's going on? I ask her, stopping her on the way. Is someone hurt? Lucy is having her baby Princess Maya. She informs me. Lucy was in labor? I had to be by her side. I wouldn't want to miss this. I may be angry with my brother, but that doesn't mean I'm mad at her. I liked Lucy a lot. She also went through many things that my brother put her through. She may understand what I was going through, though the things Kane did to me were a lot worse. I followed the maid and the first thing I saw was that everyone was inside the room with her. The baby had already been born. They were all laughing, and no one could miss the happiness on both Lucy's and Austin's faces. Seeing them like this makes me grieve for the same thing. I also want to be this happy with my mate as we welcome our baby. Knowing that I may never have something like this breaks my heart. I'm happy for Lucy and my brother, they deserve this joy. I'm still angry Austin suggested what he did to me. I know he may have just said it because he was trying to protect me, but he doesn't understand how much that hurt me. Why would he ask me to do something like that? I can't help but continue to stare at everyone, they are too busy being happy even to notice me by the doorway. I couldn't do this anymore. I couldn't stay here while everyone lived their happy lives and I had to suffer. I didn't want to make their lives any more difficult. They had their problems in the past, and each of them got over it. It was hard, but they fought their way through. It was my turn to fight and make a better life for myself and my baby. I take one long last look at the family I loved so dearly. I wasn't sure when I would see them again, but I hoped that they would one day forgive me for leaving. I walk back to my room and pull out a pen and paper from the drawer. I say one last goodbye to the people I love more than anything else in the world. I told them that I would be okay and I was doing what was best for me. I also asked them not to worry and wished nothing but happiness for each of them. After finishing the letter, I make my way down the stairs. Everyone is still in the room with Lucy, making it easier to leave without being spotted. It's 2 hours later when I've finally settled into the woods. I know where I'm heading, and it's back to Kane's. I want to see if he's okay, I want to see him one last time. I want him to know about our baby before I tell him goodbye. I didn't see us fixing things right now. I couldn't forgive him just yet, and that's why this was only to tell him that I was pregnant with our baby. I'm almost there, and my heartbeat keeps going faster and faster. I'm not sure what he will do when he sees me again. It's then that I notice someone is following me. I spun around, and there were 2 women in front of me. They didn't even try to pretend that they weren't following me, it means that they were indeed here for me. They weren't vampires, and neither were they werewolves. I know what they were. Witches. Why were 2 witches following me into the woods? And how long were they following me for? Who are you? I demand. We are your worst nightmares. The woman announces. As soon as she said those words to me, I felt excruciating pain in my head. It's so painful that I dropped to the ground, while screaming in pain. It's the last thing I remember before becoming unconscious. What do you plan on doing to her? A woman asks. I keep my eyes closed, pretending to still be unconscious. Her family killed my sister in that stupid attack I told her not to get involved with. I don't know why she listened to Eric. The other woman says. Kane wasn't the only one who was out to get us for what we did in that battle against Eric. How many more were coming for us? I'll wipe her memories and put a spell on her. Anyone that sees her will not notice her as Maya, they will see another face. Then I will cut off her hair and send it to her family, I'll make them think that she's dead so that they don't even try and save her. I'll make sure that she becomes someone's servant, where she will be forced to work hard for the rest of her life. Her family will never know she's alive, and they will mourn her loss while she will never remember who she is. It will be the best revenge I could ever get for losing my sister. They didn't have to kill her, but they did. It's time that they pay for their actions. I was hoping that Hybrid would do the job for me, but he grew soft and lost the battle. Now it's up to me to finish what he started. My eyes snap open, and I begin to scream for help. I can't let this happen, I can't let them do this to me. I don't want to forget the people love, I want to remember everything. My hands are strapped to a table that I am currently lying on top of, and no matter how hard I try, I can't move. Hold her head down. The witch tells the other. I'm happy you're awake to see me do this to you, it makes it all the more special. I can't wait to see your family mourn your loss, their lives will never be the same again. They took someone dear to me, they killed many innocent men and women that day. Did any of you genuinely think that it wouldn't eventually catch up to you? All of your days are numbered, none of you will ever get to live a happy life. You can't do that! I scream. They will never believe you. They will know that something is wrong. My family will keep searching for me, and Cain will know that I'm alive. He will feel it deep in his heart. She laughs, dismissing my words. Say goodbye to your memories, Princess Maya. Austin, how could Maya do this? Elle asked Lucy. I know I shouldn't have said what I did, but she should have known that I was only concerned about her. She's my sister, I was only trying to protect her. She's been through so much, Lucy, so much, and haven't been able to be there for her. She must have seen how happy we were with our sweet baby boy, it must have made her think that she was alone. One regret the way I handled everything. Again, I let my anger get in the way of my actions. Again, my stupidness has cost me to push someone I love dearly away from me. Why do Elle always do this? Lucy rubs my back, we will find Maya back. She couldn't have gotten far. You saw how much she's been through, and still, she has proven how strong she is. She's your sister, after all. You may have sheltered her for her entire life, but I see a grown woman now, she knows how to take care of herself. She knows how to stand up for what she truly wants. Give her some time, she may return on her own. We can start searching for her, but I don't think we will find her unless she wants to be found. I don't know what Elle will do with myself if something happens to her again, Lucy. I wanted to protect her, but I only made everything worse. Elle feel horrible. I feel like I am the worst brother out there. I know this is all my fault, I'm the one that upset her. I'm the one that made her think leaving is the better option than staying in the company of her family. I'm so stupid. She needed me to be gentle, to understand what she was going through, and instead, I was a stupid. Lucy pulls me in for a hug and places her cheek against my chest. I hate to see you beat yourself up over this. Maya doesn't hate you, she loves you. I'm sure she knows that you were only trying to protect her. You may not have said the right thing, but she knows, just like everyone else, that you were only concerned about her. She knows her brother gets overprotective at times and that he will not intentionally harm her. Trust me, Austin, everything will be okay. James walks in then, and Lucy lets me talk to him. He hasn't been in a good state either since we read the letter Maya left behind for us. We were worried about her. The last time she left, she was taken hostage. We have enemies lurking everywhere, waiting for the opportunity when we are alone to pounce on us. I have no idea who else has been watching my family. We had many more enemies now than we had a few years back. Our enemies were growing and getting stronger. If we weren't careful, we could lose the fight. I turn towards James, and it's only then that I notice there are tears in his eyes. I've never seen my brother look this distraught before. Something terrible must have happened. Something tells me that it has to do with Maya. Did he find out where she went? Was it somewhere we should be concerned about? Did she go back to that? Would I have to kill him this time for keeping her from us? James wasn't saying anything, and it was making me a lot more anxious. What's going on? I demand. Maya, he gasps like he's fighting for air. The mention of our sister's name turns my body into a panic mood. I'm scared, actually scared of what he's about to say to me. He drops to the ground before me, and it's only then that I realize what's in his hand. There were pieces of clothing on the ground. I knew that it was from the dress she had on her body the day that she left home. It was cut up into tiny pieces. There were also strands of her hair all over, telling me that whoever left these things for us to see had also chopped her hair off. The more I study these items, the more my mood darkens. I grab the note in his hand and read through it thoroughly. The handwriting was not one that I recognized. I had no idea who sent this to us or what they wanted. I regret to inform you that your sister is no more. I have repaid you for killing my sister. Have a great life, Austin and family. I've left these items that we took from her body so that you can keep them as souvenirs. We aren't as heartless as you people to leave you with nothing like you left us with nothing. If you try to find her body, it's burnt to the ground. I wouldn't recommend you try to search for it because you will find nothing, and you will only be wasting your precious time. Who knows who we will come for next, so be prepared. The letter drops from my hand, my body feels like it's just been electrocuted. I drop to the ground before James, my eyes wide in shock. My body is shaking, and I can't wrap my mind around this. I can't wrap my mind around the fact that my sister is dead. How could that bastard do this? Why did Elle let him live? My entire body shakes, and Lucy falls to the ground beside me. She pulls me into her arms and holds me against her. I feel the tears pour out of me in great waves. He took my sister. I cry. He took my sister from me, Lucy. I'm bawling her name, begging for her not to be gone. I'm regretting my actions even more now. If Elle hadn't suggested that she put her baby up for adoption, none of this would have happened. She wouldn't have run away from home and got herself into this mess. This is all my fault. Everything is my fault. My sister is gone because of me. I'm going to kill him. I roar. I'm going to kill Cain. How could he do this? James asks. How could he kill his mate? How could he kill his own child? We should have never let him go that day. We made the wrong decision by letting him live. Why did we let him live, Austin? Why? I close my eyes and see my sister's innocent face. I am not going to make the same mistake twice. We will get him this time. I promise you. We will get justice for our sister. Cain, I'm going to see Maya today. I tell Dane. I can't do this anymore. I need to see her. I miss her so much. I can't stop thinking about her. I thought I would give her a few days to recover and maybe consider forgiving me, but I can't do it anymore. I will see her today. I don't care what her brothers do to me, I want to see her. He sighs, I know I can't stop you. You will do whatever it is you want to do. Just be careful and don't go looking for a fight. Maybe watch her from afar as you did in the past. I knew that would never work. The moment I saw Maya from a distance, I will need to be near her, to touch her, feel her. I needed those things like I needed air to breathe. I felt like I was about to lose my mind for good this time. They're here again. Jesse shouts. The fear in his voice puts me on high alert. What is he speaking about? Dane demands. Who's here again? I rush outside to see what all the commotion was about, and I'm shocked to see that Maya's brothers are here again, along with a few other faces that I didn't see the last time they were here. Did they come to finish what they started? It seemed so to me. I searched all of their faces hoping to see Maya amongst them, but to my disappointment, she wasn't there. It must only mean one thing: she doesn't know that they are here. They must have come to kill me in hopes that she wouldn't find out that it's them that did it. I'm surprised that they have that much guts to do that to their own sister. I understood why they would do it, though. I would probably do the same thing if I were in their position. I wouldn't want someone like me to live either. I knew that I didn't deserve to live. The only reason I want to live now is because of Maya. I know that she deserves better, but I also know that it will kill her inside if I'll die. I wouldn't let that happen to her. I would fight to live for her, to make sure that she's happy. I will do everything in my power to see that happen. You murderer! Austin roars and launches himself on me. I threw him off me and stared at him as though he had lost his mind. What was he talking about? Unless something happened to Maya while we were apart, that thought sends my heart racing in my chest. My blood is boiling at the thought of my mate being hurt. Nothing could have happened to her. If something did, I would have felt it. Did something happen to Maya? I demand. Someone needed to start explaining before my chest exploded with fear. I was already losing my mind before they came into my camp while calling me a murderer, and now things were becoming worse. Judging by the way they all wanted to kill me with their intense stares alone was enough to let me know that something terrible had happened to her. I was wrong before. Maya wasn't here because she didn't know what her brothers were up to. She was absent because she was in some danger. For some reason, her brothers thought that I was the one responsible. Why do you act so lost? Austin roars. You murdered her. You murdered my sister. His words hit me like a knife pierced straight through my heart. What are you talking about? I demand. Where is Maya? Where is my mate? I roar. My voice rocks the quiet forest as I wait for an answer to my question. You want to know where she is? James asks in a sarcastic tone. He walks over to me and throws random things at me, and it takes me a while to figure out what they are. I would know those long strands of hair anywhere. It belongs to Maya. There are pieces of thorn clothing that I can only assume belong to her as well. I kneel on the ground and pick up each of her belongings, my hands stop by a note. Did you not write that note? Austin demands from me. I hesitantly pick the letter up from the ground. I'm terrified of what's written in it. The moment that I read through it, my blood runs cold. I can't believe what's written. I can't believe that it's true. Everything around me disappears. The only things that I can see in front of me are what's left of Maya. Nothing else matters but her. My mind feels blank, and I forget how to breathe. This can't be true. I'm in a state of shock, and I don't know how to bring myself out of it. My heart refuses to believe that she's gone. This has to be a lie. I would have felt it if she had left this world. She couldn't have left me. The last time I saw Maya, she was with her family. How could anyone have hurt her when they were keeping her safe? Were they playing some kind of trick on me? Were they trying to hurt me emotionally? If that were the case, it was working. Austin grabs me by the shirt, and my body feels numb even when he punches my face. I don't feel any physical pain as he and James begin to beat me just like they did the last time. I don't care about that. I don't care if they kill me right now. All I want to see is Maya. I need to know if this letter was telling the truth. They didn't seem like they were faking their pain. They were hurting, which meant that they believed this. They thought that she was gone. Stop it! A girl I've never seen before screams. She throws her body in front of me while trying to stop Maya's brothers from hurting me any more than they had already done. I can feel the blood trickling down my face, but that still doesn't bother me. I'm in too much emotional pain to care about being hurt. Move, Gabriella, Austin tells her. I have to kill him. I have to get revenge for what he did to my sister. He took my sister from me. Do you understand the kind of pain I'm feeling right now? My sister is gone, and he must pay. She doesn't move an inch. She seems serious about protecting me. I don't know why and I don't care right now. You will have to go through me first. I won't let you kill him. Will you talk to your mate Arthur? James asks someone behind us. He walks over to her and stands by her side. I don't know why she doesn't want him dead, but she has to have a good reason. I will stand by her decision. You will not harm Cain. If this is the wishes of my mate, I will follow them and make sure that it happens. How can you still support him? Austin demands. He killed my sister even though she was pregnant with his baby. He's a monster, and he deserves to die today. Don't let me hurt you to get to him. He has to die, and I don't care what I must do to make sure that it happens. He did horrible things to my sister, and she still dropped to the ground and begged that we spare his life. Still, he turned around and threw hers away. Pregnant? This is the second blow to my face. Maya was pregnant with my baby? I grab Austin by his shirt and pull him towards me. She's pregnant? I ask. Maya's pregnant with my baby. Are you not hearing me? He demands. She's gone. You took her from us. I let go of him and dropped to the ground in defeat. All of the signs point to her being dead, but the mate bond begs me to believe otherwise. It begs me to think that she's still alive but is in some sort of danger. I want to believe it, I really do, but all of the evidence says otherwise. Her brother's reactions and trust in this letter make me doubt myself. Austin shouts some more hateful comments, and I do not blame him. I can't let them hurt me anymore, however, I need to get to the bottom of this letter. I need to find out what happened to my mate. I don't believe that she's dead. I can't think that she's dead. If I do, I will not make it out alive. And now they're telling me that she was pregnant with our baby. Our baby. Just the thought of anything happening to both my mate and baby is enough to take all the air out of my lungs. I will murder anyone that caused them pain. Anyone. I cannot let this letter turn me away from finding the truth. There is a high possibility that Maya is still alive and pregnant with my child. I had to find them. I had to find my mate and our baby. I wouldn't believe that I'd lost them both before could tell them how much they meant to me. How much love them. Because, I do, I don't think I have ever loved anyone this much before. And I won't sit back and let anything stop me from finding her, from finding out what happened to her. I pick her hair up from the ground, and I stagger back as I feel the real pain of possibly losing her finally hit me. I've been trying hard to deny that she's gone, but there is a possibility that this isn't a lie. That she has really left me. I fall to the ground and grip the dirt in agony. I want to believe that she is alive, but just the thought of her leaving me and taking our unborn child with her leaves me in so much pain. Maya! I roar. Everyone gets quiet when they hear my cry of agony. Maya! I roar louder than before. Where are you? Who has you? What did they do to you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for not protecting you, for not loving you the way that you deserved. I'm sorry that I'm the worst mate in the entire universe. I'm sorry that I was chosen for you when I never deserved you. I'm so sorry. I can't stop shouting her name in regret and deep sadness. She couldn't have left me. I didn't get a chance to apologize to her, to tell her how sorry I was for hurting her. To tell her how much I regret the choices I made. Are you seeing his state? The girl who has been protecting me asks Maya's brothers. It's obvious that he wasn't the one that killed her. Whoever wrote that note was not him. Is there someone else that you killed for trying to harm your family? Someone's sister? Someone else seems to be out for revenge, not just Maya's mate. It doesn't make sense for him to kill her. You're looking in the wrong place for your sister's killer, believe me, when I'll tell you it's not here, it's not him, he did not kill her. The longer you stay here trying to destroy the person that's going to feel her loss the most, the more time you're taking away from finding the true culprit. I need to stand up. I need to be strong for Maya. She needs me now. If she's still alive, she needs me more than ever. I pick myself off the ground and look Austin in his eyes. I swear to you, I would never hurt Maya in that way. I know the terrible things I did to her, and I regret it. I wish I could turn back time and change what I did. But I promise you, I did not hurt her, I would never hurt her again, and especially not in that way. And you may not believe me when I tell you this, but I don't believe that she's dead. I will never believe that she's dead. I feel her connection still. How can you trust a letter and pieces of her hair? I'm going to find out who sent this letter, and when I do, they will take me to my mate. And she better be alive. She has to be. I know I'm in constant denial, going back and forth, but I am sticking to believing that she's still with me. Austin doesn't look like he wants to believe me, but something must have changed his mind because he orders everyone to back up and leave. When they're all gone, I'm left alone in my sorrow and regret. Dane hugs me and taps my shoulders. If you believe that she's still alive. She has to be. She's a fighter. Even if they may think they killed her, she will be out there somewhere. I believe it. I believe in her, and you should also. If she were pregnant, Maya wouldn't let anyone harm her baby. She's out there still, Kane. You have to find her. Don't let these people fool you into thinking that she's dead. It's exactly what they want. I'm so devastated that I didn't realize we have more company. There are multiple men in front of us. Men that I know and dislike intensely. Look at what we have here. Alpha Jacks. Is everyone coming for me today? Is this my payback for what I did to Maya? I'm not getting a chance to recover from the shock of everything that happened since the day she left me. Everything is hitting me one after the next. I'm tired of it all. Now is not a good time, I growl. I notice that he isn't alone. He's brought about many men, enough to take us down since there isn't much of us left anymore. The fight between Maya's family and my pack made sure of that. Don't care if it isn't a good time for you. What's important is that it's a good time for me. He says. Now. He shouts. Within seconds, we are all surrounded. My men all have swords pointed at their throats, even the women that we once protected have blades by their throats. I stiffen. I felt helpless seeing my pack in danger and not doing anything to help them. What do you want? I demand. Finally, you're speaking my language. He says. There are many things that I want from you, but the first one is a bit personal. Do you remember my daughter Giselle? She's quite fond of you even though I disapprove of it. She's a stubborn one and insists that she wants you for herself. My first thought was to kill you, but she stopped me. She begged for your life, you see, and in turn, I will give her what she wants. If you want to see your pack alive after today, you must agree to marry my daughter. If you don't agree, I will kill everyone here without a second thought. There are gasps all around us. Don't do it, Kane. My people beg me. Let him kill us. Do not sacrifice your life to give us ours. I swallow, faced with a very difficult situation. I still had to find Maya and protect her. Even if I chose to let him kill all of us, it would mean that I could never find out what happened to my mate. I couldn't let that happen. The man holding a sword to Dane's neck pressed down harder, and the moment that I saw the blood, I knew what I had to do. I close my eyes and accept defeat. I will have to give in. At least for now until I found a way to get out of this mess. I will have to let him think that he's won today. I'll have to agree to marry his daughter. Maya, why isn't the maid getting up, father? I hear a girl scream. Am I supposed to do everything around here by myself? I slowly open my eyes and blink once, then twice. My mind feels lost. I'm lying on a couch, and the first thing I notice are red curtains shielding the room from sunlight. My eyes continue to scan the area. A young girl with short copper hair is glaring at me. She must be the arrogant girl that woke me up from my sleep. She isn't the only person in here. There is a man with grey hair and an ugly scar above his lip. He's looking at the girl who's still glaring at me. I can't remember anything. I don't know what I'm doing here or who these people are. Girl, an elder woman says to me, another person whom I do not know. We need you to do your work. There are clothes to wash and beds that need new sheets. You can't sleep for the entire day. Get up. Who are you? I ask her. Where am I? seriously. The girl screeches behind us. She doesn't even know where she is? Who recommended this girl to you, father? Don't you think I deserve a better maid than her? Relax, he answers her. I'm doing this as a favor for one of my friends. The girl had no place to go, and she had lost her memories. She will need to be trained. Give her some time to learn, and she may be the best maid you've ever had. Besides, it's not like anyone wants to come and work for you. We are running out of willing maids to tend to you. Your attitude is driving them away, Giselle. When will you learn? I hope you can learn to have a better relationship with this girl so that she doesn't leave like the others. I'm tired of searching for a new maid every month for you. She is displeased by what he said to her, but she doesn't try and complain again. Do you not even remember your name? She asks me. I look at her. Her copper hair is wavy. She has a chubby face with brown eyes. For a girl, she's also very tall. Hello, she says, becoming impatient. Oh right, she asked for my name. I don't remember. I try my best to search for it, but nothing happens. I'm not sure what I'm called or where I'm from. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't remember, I say to her. Whatever, we will just refer to you as girl from now on. She informs everyone as well as me. So, girl, she says with a wicked sparkle in her eyes. Today, my future husband will be joining us. I haven't seen him in months, maybe even more. He needs to see how beautiful I have gotten since he'd last seen me. I want you to tend to my nails, hair, and makeup. I know you don't remember much, but you should know that if I don't like the way I look, I will have you whipped. Do you understand? Whipped? That sounds painful. I didn't want something like that to happen. Well, she says. What are you waiting for? Get my bath ready. My dress is already on the bed, along with my jewelry. As soon as my bath is over, you will help me into my dress. Martha will show you where to find everything you may need to fulfill all of my tasks. Now I hate when someone takes long, so please, move quickly and don't make me repeat myself. That will not end well for you. She doesn't have to tell me twice. I'm already moving around, following her orders. However, I pause when I realize that I don't know where to find my way around the house. Martha is suddenly behind me, shouting out orders and giving me directions, just like she said she would be. After her bath, I help her into a short light blue dress. It's a beautiful dress, but I don't think it suits someone like her. I don't know what I'm doing with her makeup, but Martha is with me, guiding me along the way. I'm not sure why she doesn't just have Martha do these things for her. She clearly knows what Giselle wants to get done. He's here. She squeals with excitement. It's clear that she's crazy over her future husband. She can't stop talking about him. Hurry up, girl! She screams angrily. You need to finish everything before he gets inside. I don't want him to see me when I'm not finished with my hair. It all needs to be perfect for him. Don't you realize how important this is to me? I'm trying my best, I tell her, trying my best not to snap. It's hard to be kind with someone like her. She grabs the brush from me and pushes me away. You're useless. I watch as she hurries out of the room. I try not to roll my eyes and walk over to the window. I'm curious to know what he looks like, her future husband that she can't seem to stop speaking about. There is a black vehicle in the parking area, and I can only assume that he's one of the men seated inside. I wait impatiently for the door to open, but for some reason it seems like he doesn't want to get out. I hold my breath for some unknown reason when the door opens slightly. He gets out of the car and the first thing I see is his black shoes. I slowly drag my gaze up his body, but I'm not prepared for the man I see. He's no doubt handsome, but there is something about him that feels like a punch to my stomach. My heart aches at the look of sadness on his face. He looks like someone that doesn't want to be here. Were they forcing him to marry her? He checks his surroundings, maybe looking for ways to escape from this place. I feel sorry for the poor man. The woman he was about to marry wasn't a nice person. She would make anyone's life miserable. I still don't understand how I ended up in this place. I have no memory, none at all. What are you doing standing there? The head maid asks me. You need to follow Miss and make sure that she has everything she needs. There are some fruits on the table in the kitchen. I want you to take it to Miss Giselle and her future husband. There is just one problem, I tell her. I don't know where anything is. She sighs and prompts me to follow her. It takes us a while to reach the kitchen since it is far. The house isn't a small one. These were wealthy people, no doubt. Here, she says, pointing to the table she mentioned earlier. Carry it, and please do not do anything that will anger Miss. I think that's almost impossible. The girls seem to get angry for the simplest things. I couldn't see her not getting mad at me. She would be upset with me for simply walking on the ground. After following her directions, I'm taken to the Giselle and her to-be husband. They are both seated in leather chairs and are deep in conversation. Well, Giselle is talking, but it doesn't seem like the man is listening to her. He seems to be in his own world. I'm as quiet as I can be while walking towards them. I know that if I'm loud, she would undoubtedly have the worst things to say to me. What are you doing here? She asks me when she spots me. Can't you see I want some alone time with my husband? His hands tightened against the cup. He must not like it when she calls him husband. Who can blame him? I wouldn't like it either. We are not officially married. He reminds her gently, though I can tell it's taking all of his self-control not to snap at her. I felt his pain. It was hard not to snap at the girl. I'm positive now that they have something against him. He wouldn't be here otherwise. I was asked to bring fruits for the both of you, I inform her, pointing at the fruit bowl in my hand. Would either of you like some? The man doesn't even look up at me once. He isn't looking at anyone. His eyes are stuck on the floor like he hates being here and can't wait to get out. I already figured that much. I'm curious to know what they're holding against him to keep him here. It must be something big for him to even consider marrying her. Can't you see that you're making him uncomfortable? She asks, even though we both know that her presence is the one that's bothering him, not me. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry that she's so slow. She's lost her memory and maybe half of her brain. She doesn't know anything, and it is probably the worst decision my father ever made. I don't understand how he expects me to have such a low-class maid working for me. I can tell she has zero experience. She continued to ramble on, and quite frankly, I stopped listening, for the man had finally lifted his gaze from the ground to stare at me. My breath gets stuck in my throat. Oh! He's even more handsome up close. And those eyes! Why does it feel like I should remember those eyes? I can't remember anything about myself, yet my heart tells me Elle should know this man. The grief in his eyes grabs my heart. I want to comfort him. I want to fix whatever it is that has him this way. I can't explain why I feel this way, but maybe he can. Do I know you from somewhere? I ask him. Do you, by chance, know my name or where I am from? His eyes became perplexed the moment I asked those questions. Did I make him uncomfortable? Should I have not said anything to him? He gets up from the chair and takes a step closer to me. His scent wraps around my body and makes it so hard for me to breathe. No one should smell this good to me. I'm drawn to him in a way that isn't right under these circumstances. I feel connected to him, almost as though my heart and body are joined to his. I want to keep staring at him. I want to feel his hands on my body. I feel like Elle will die if he doesn't touch me soon. I'm terrified of my thoughts. Why am I so desperate for his attention? I'm happy that he's looking my way, actually overjoyed by this. What is wrong with me? Speak. He says suddenly. Speak? Wasn't I speaking all along? What do you want me to say? I ask him, confused. His strange behavior isn't a turn-off from his handsome features. Instead it makes him even more attractive. He closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. I notice that his hands tighten into fists, and his massive chest expands. I can't help but continue to stare. He's a very beautiful man. It's not a word one may use to describe a man, but it fits him. He is beautiful. Why are you talking to him? Giselle screams. I wince at her high-pitched voice. Again I'm reminded that he is set to marry the witch. He deserves someone better than her. I don't think anyone should be with a woman like her. He's going to be my husband. Do you not realize that it's not your place to speak to him? Just because my father is doing his friend a favor, doesn't mean that I have to be nice to you. When are you going to learn that you're not one of us and you're below? I think it's time I'll punish you for your stupid actions. It's the only way that you are going to learn, she shouts at me. Punish me? I step back from the beautiful man, not wanting to anger her any further than she already was. She screamed for one of the servants to come forward. Yes, miss, he greets. His body is trembling, and I have to wonder if this is how she treats all of the people that worked for her. This would explain everything her father said to her. She kept pushing the maids away until they quit. What can I do for you? Bring the whip we use for punishments, she orders him. My eyes widen at her awful words. Was she serious about whipping me? The palm of my hands begin to sweat, and I'll try not to show how terrified I am. When the servant returns, she grabs the whip from his hand. Her lips are pressed tightly together in a thin line, and I can see how pissed she is at me. Her hands tighten on the whip as she positions herself to beat me with it. I close my eyes, waiting for the impact, but nothing happens. When I open my eyes, I'm shocked by what I see. The handsome man's hands are holding the whip in mid-air. Did he truly stop it from hitting me? Why would he do such a thing? He doesn't seem like he knows me even though my body tells me he should. So then why would he try and help me from the woman he's going to marry? If I thought Giselle was angry before, I was terribly wrong. The vein in her forehead looks like it's ready to pop. Why do you want to hurt this girl for only speaking to me? He asks her. Did you not say that she's lost her memory? Then how can she tell what's right and wrong? You can do better than this. She pouts at him, but she complains. She needs to learn. I can't let her get away with everything. That's the way I teach all of my maids, and it's always worked in the past. The tray drops from my hand at the mention of his name. Seriously? Giselle shouts. Ls, there nothing that you can do? I'm sorry, I'll apologize. I'll leave before I'll spoil your evening any more than I've already done. Giselle rolls her eyes. Finally, you're using your brain for once. Don't return unless I come looking for you. Do you understand me? I nod my head but not before taking a last look at Kane. He isn't looking at me anymore, he's returned to staring at the ground, lost in his world. It's so hard to turn away from him. For some reason, I want to hug him and tell him that everything will be okay. I can't stop wanting to do that for him. I finally find the strength to turn away from the handsome man that would soon marry Giselle. This was not right. I should not be feeling this way for a man about to marry the woman I'm working for. I should be focused on trying to remember who I am. The longer I stay without remembering who I am, the longer I will be forced to be here with that awful woman. Lord knows that I can't wait to leave. I didn't like it here, and I've only been here for a day. Or maybe more, depending on how long I was unconscious. Who was the person Giselle's father was doing a favor for? Where did he find me, and how did he know I can't remember anything? There were so many questions, and I wish someone would find me and explain what happened to me before I lost my memory. I wish someone could explain why I felt this strange connection to Mr. Kane. I wasn't even sure how to explain what I felt while being near him. My emotions were conflicted about something. I would think that if I had known him before, we must have had a love-hate relationship. It's the only explanation that I can think of. I opened the door to Giselle's room. There were still things for me to get done in here. I don't get to start. I jump when the door slams behind me. Look here, you, Giselle whispers. I saw the way you were looking at Kane. He's mine. I've wanted him for a long time, and I finally have my hands on him. If you think that I will let you come anywhere near him or try to steal him from me, you're very wrong. I will never let another woman take him from me for the second time. It's the first time that he's showing me any attention, and I'll kill anyone that tries to get in the way of that. Do you understand me? Join our Facebook and WhatsApp group for more updates, link is given in description. Rest audiobook will be continued in next episode.